Assalamu alaikum. If you're a busy professional, either struggling with sugar cravings, overeating in the evening, or you feel tired and weak whenever you try to get on a diet, I'm going to show you how to solve all three of these scenarios today. First, we're going to talk about an example of somebody who is overeating at night. And so I want to give the example of my client Shahryar. He's a busy business owner and he was skipping breakfast and sometimes even skipping lunch only to overeat crazy amounts of calories in the evening. In fact, to try to control his massive appetite, which his cravings were driven by high stress, running a big business, multiple locations, dozens of employees. I think he has like 80 plus employees. Mashallah, Allahumma barak. It's crazy. But subhanAllah, he was able to get great results because even though in the past he was struggling, he was trying to do like 3-day water fast to control his appetite, he was overeating at night. Instead, what I did was actually put him on 3 solid meals a day with snacks. And then obviously I made his lunch really portable, easy. Like I made some healthy recipes for him for like chicken shawarma wrap, chipotle chicken wrap, all this type of stuff. So it's really easy for him to eat on the go in his really busy workday because he has to drive to multiple locations, manage his employees. I mean, it's crazy, mashallah. The guy's a really hard worker. The reason why this works well is because Shahryar, after skipping breakfast and lunch for such a long time and overeating at night for such a long time, even if he did those 3-day water fasts, he wouldn't lose weight because his metabolism was suppressed. His metabolism had adapted to the condition of famine, and whenever he would feast in the evening, his body would store all of that as fat, so it's really, really hard for him to get results. Versus when we actually implemented this system, his metabolism was able to speed up, let go of the weight, and he was actually able to get into a calorie deficit while being able to enjoy his food, and it was a lot easier for him to control his appetite at night. Now, I'm going to go into the next situation, but if you want a free, simple meal plan that teaches you exactly how to do this, I literally took Shahryar's exact meal plan, took out a couple of the specifics that were custom to him, and made a template version of it, and then I put a video on it that teaches you how to customize it for yourself. If you want it for free, comment meal plan below so you can get results like this. Okay, so the next scenario is if you're getting sugar cravings at night, which we're going to go to the example of my client Zahir. Zahir is a business owner in his 40s, mashallah, father of 3, Allahumma barak, but he got to a point where even though he was trying to eat healthy, he wasn't snacking on candies and sugars, instead he was drinking juice, eating dates, and eating nuts, which is supposed to be healthy, right? He was doing F45 like 6 days a week, which is this circuit training, class that they have in Australia, but also in the US, right? I think they actually have it worldwide. He was working out super hard, trying to diet, trying to eat clean and healthy, yet he kept gaining weight, and his doctor told him he was pre-diabetic and he had fatty liver disease. He was like, okay, well, obviously I'm a business owner and I got kids. I got to make sure I'm healthy for my kids. I'm trying so hard, but I don't know what to do. So he joined our program. I looked at his diet. I said, you can't be eating all those dates. You can't be binging on dates and dried fruit in the night. And you'll see in his testimonial, I have the interview on my page. Literally, he says the exact same thing. He's like, I was binging on, dates and dried fruit at night. Didn't realize how much that was adding up calories. But on top of that, he also needed the right system to get his metabolism up, everything else. So what I did was I put him on complex carbs and lean proteins during the day, low fat, good balanced amount of fiber, and I have his meal plan template as well, which you can grab if you comment meal plan below. When you comment meal plan, I'm going to send you a message with an option for which of the 3 plans you want, and you can let me know which of those 3 issues you struggle with most, or just hit the all 3 option and I'll send you all 3 meal plan templates, and I have videos in them and how to customize them and why the meal plans slightly differ based on which of these specific issues you have. But the solution is pretty similar in all of these, complex carbs and lean proteins. It solves all 3 of these issues just in different nuanced applications. But anyway, so when we look at Zahir's journey, by doing this and then having him do strength training 3 days a week, I still let him do F45 3 days a week because he enjoys it and he loves it. But if he didn't want to do it, I would just say go for a walk instead. SubhanAllah, he lost crazy amount of weight. He lost over 20 pounds in 90 days, reversed fatty liver disease, which is crazy. Like even his doctor was blown away. And you'll see that in his testimonial and also the deep dive video I did on how to solve type 2 diabetes naturally, right? And it was crazy. So Shahryar lost 42 pounds in 6 months. Zahir lost 22 pounds, like 10 kilos in 90 days. And SubhanAllah, the results were amazing. Now, the third scenario is if you've been trying to do low carb and low calorie diets, but your strength and energy levels go down and you struggle to lose weight. And so now we're going to go into my client, Shah Hussein. Here's his picture. Amazing guy. Allahumma barak. So the cool thing with Shah is, as you can see in his photos, he got a crazy transformation, 35 pounds in 90 days, and he continued to lose weight from there, eating carbs every single day. Even though he had tried all the low carb keto, he had hired personal trainers, done all kinds of diets in the past, wasn't getting results. Versus when he tried doing things the way that we taught him, he got results on the first try. Within 90 days, lost 35 pounds and literally went from being a chubby guy to getting shredded. Guess what we did for him? Complex carbs and lean proteins. Now, obviously I customize the quantities for each of these clients, but when you get enough complex carbs into your diet, not only does that control your appetite, get rid of cravings, help you not overeat at night, speed up your metabolism, but it boosts your energy and performance in the gym, which is why it works for that third problem as well. So again, the application is slightly different. Like the strength boosting and energy boosting one, I went a little higher in carbs because that's like for somebody who's really serious about their strength training, but it still gets you in a deficit because the fats are low. For the other ones, for the one where people are skipping meals, I made the options for lunch and breakfast generally more optimized for convenience versus with the sugar cravings one, it's just solid, square meals. But again, if you want to try all 3, just after you comment meal plan, tap the option all the way to the far right that says all 3/combo, and I'll send you all 3 and you can try them all out. I mean, choose one of them, try it out based on which one fits you the most, but you can at least look through all of them and decide which one you want to do. It's going to make a huge difference for you. So again, for a free template for each of these meal plans, simplified so it's really easy to follow, comment meal plan below, enjoy. It's going to change your life, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.